Hey students, we are on number 72 and 73. And it'll look a little different from your book because I've got the director's version. So if we look close, we have two measures normal and then two measures where they want you to write something. So why don't we first go ahead and learn the first two measures together, and then we'll learn what we're going to do right here. So I'm going to flip the camera around since it's front facing. I can't see if it's actually looking at me right now, so hopefully it'll be all right. Sight reading, pause your YouTube video. Go ahead and sight read, and then we'll learn together. Okay, let's play together. 72. 1, 2, ready. Nice and short, only being two measures. Make sure you're looking out for those eighth notes. Do, do, two. Do, 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 and then two again. Half notes are two. Do, 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 do. Let's play. 1, 2, ready. Cool, cool. So short. Let's pause. Go ahead and put the finishing touches on this song. Come back, and then we'll do the write-in portion of this lesson. All right, now that you're back, it's all ready. Let's play together. 1, 2, last time. All right. I'm going to hand this trumpet off to Finn because he's bugging me about it. He wants to be playing it himself. Hopefully I can get that back later. So it wants us to write in on the third measure, 1, 2, 3, 2 quarter notes, and then 4 eighth notes. And you can kind of write whatever you want. So on the trumpet part, I'm going to go ahead and start with a C, which is a quarter note, because we're doing quarter, quarter, then 4 eighth notes. C, D, E, I'm just going to go up in steps. F, G, A, all eighth notes. Oof. And if you look at those connected eighth notes, they're all connected together, 4 of them in a row. More commonly you see this, where it's 2 eighth notes are connected, but really either way is fine. You'll see them both way when people write. And then I'll do a G, and then ending on C. Much of the time you'll notice songs end on the same note they started on, and that sounds really good to our ears to end on the same note we started on. Sometimes. Well, I guess it didn't start there, but I know C is what's called do. And maybe we'll get to a lesson on solfege, but ending on do is always a good idea. So, why don't I track down my trumpet here, and let's see what it ended up sounding like. Finn? Can you bring the trumpet?
No.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll be back. All right. Let's hear what it ended up sounding like. I'm just going to play my version, but you're of course going to write something different. So have fun with it. See what you ended up writing. Mine sounds... I'm happy with that. Let's take a look at 73. And if you look at that director's book, it shows me everybody's new notes. So yours should tell you what your new note is. Mine right here is the trumpet one right there. First finger, it's a low note. But everybody else's is up there too. Let's go ahead and read together. We're on 73. It's okay. You'll get it in a second. I have to finish up this lesson though. All right, 73 hot muffins. Go ahead and pause. We'll come back for some sight reading. I'm almost done. All right, playing together, if this wind will let me. If I go this way. All right, let's play. Sight reading. 1, 2, ready. Cool, cool. Sounds familiar. It's Hot Cross Buns. It's just in new notes. We call it in a different key. And it has our new note. That third note is our new note. Here it is again. Why don't you play that third note with me to see if you have the right one? Sounds. Sounds the same? You got the right note. And brass players, remember to be playing low to get that low. You'll get in a sec. Let's do read number 2. 1, 2, ready. No dynamics to worry about. Just eighth notes, quarter notes, and half notes, and watch out for our new note. Go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and take time. Remember, don't move on until it's absolutely perfect. We can't move on with our lessons skipping it if we're messing up notes. The next song is going to be harder, so this has to be done. All right, last time. 1, 2, ready, go. One last thing before we go. We have something up top we should talk about. Can you say please?
Me.
Very good.
Sure.
All right, go have party. All right, we have accidentals up top. Accidentals are when they add flats, naturals, or even sharps onto a note, such as if we were looking right here at the flute part. We have our key signature, gives us B flat and E flat, but they wanted also an A flat. So if it's not in the key signature and they want to add it, they can add it on any measure, and we call that an accidental. It's kind of like they accidentally forgot to put it in the key signature. So an accidental only lasts one measure. So if there were other A's in this measure, like this A flat, they would also be flat. So composers are kind of lazy. They won't put it multiple times. They just say, okay, all the A's are flat in this measure. Anything after it in this measure is also going to be flat. So if we keep looking, the rule goes away after that, because you'll notice in the fourth measure they had to put the flat back in. Because again, after the flat was added in this measure, after the measure's over, the rule goes away. A's are now going to be not flat. But then it comes back again, and they have to keep adding it every new measure. So key signature lasts through the whole song, all those notes, no matter what instrument you play. It's adding those sharps or flats that you have to watch out for. Accidentals only last that measure, and then the rule goes away. That's why they keep writing it in over and over. After the measure is over, accidental is gone. It's kind of one of those funny rules in music. Key signature lasts the whole song. Accidentals just last that measure for the notes after it. Cool, cool, guys. Oh, I lost my trumpet to play the song of the day, and I think if I take it back, I'm going to be called Bad Dad by him. So I think we'll have to go no song of the day today. But please email me any requests for songs that you may have, And me or Mr. Rogers will play them. Stay healthy. See you guys not tomorrow for lessons. Tomorrow's Saturday. See you Monday for some lessons.